Safety comes first. If you have any questions, feel free to ask your shift supervisor. Over the next 35 minutes, we will be covering the basic strategies for surviving the zombie apocalypse if the infestation should reach critical mass while you are at school. More advanced studies in zombie survival techniques can be found in later volumes. You may have heard your coaches tell you that the best offense is a good defense, but the only way to survive the zombie apocalypse is a great defense. I'm sure you've all seen those zombie movies at the drive-in double feature, but I'm here to tell you not to be a hero. Don't engage the undead unless absolutely necessary. Don't run. Fortify your location. You have a unique advantage at Beaver Dam because roaming hordes of the undead will always favor areas with a higher population density. Sorry, Madison and Fond du Lac. The first topic we need to cover is preparation. A great place to start is the Zombie Survival Guide by Max Brooks. You may have trouble finding this particular field guide as it is often miscategorized as humor. It attempts to keep up on the news at all times. Newspapers and radio shows are great places to start. Always have a gallon of water or two on hand. You never know when you might need them. Start an emergency stash of food. Canned fruits and vegetables are a great place to start. As gross as it might sound, cans of dog food are safe, nutritious, and affordable. Don't forget the can opener. You'll need a pen or marker, a notebook or some other kind of paper, and a calendar. A dry erase marker will cover your bases for all of those in a pinch if necessary. Make sure you have appropriate clothing and safety gear available. Clothes should be tight enough to not get caught on things, but loose enough to allow you the motion to freely run and not be restricted. Safety goggles, gloves, and a helmet may be necessary. Make sure you have some available. As with all disaster preparedness, you should make sure you're able to create fire. A flint and steel combo is a great reusable resource. An emergency radio is a great tool when surviving any potential danger. Make sure you choose a model that has a hand crank and is able to function on shortwave frequencies. If you have the space and you are able, a bike is your best option for post-apocalyptic transportation. It doesn't require any fuel and can easily navigate almost any situation. Make sure you're able to maintain your own bike, just in case. Your very last bit of preparation should be choosing a weapon. It should only be used as a last resort and approved by your dorm supervisor. Your best bets are weapons of the clubbing variety. Baseball bats and field hockey sticks may already be available in your dorm. A chair leg or a chunk of steel may be useful if you can find them. The second topic we need to cover is vocation. You should avoid rooms and buildings with large windows or ground level or below ground access. Plate glass doors should be avoided as they can be just as dangerous as picture windows. If available, you should favor locations with wooden stairs over concrete or stone stairs. Wooden stairs can be destroyed if necessary. The ability to lock and unlock doors as your access points is a definite must. No building on campus is perfect. Most buildings have large windows, glass doors, or easily accessible below-ground entry points. The health center is especially risky as students may have been taken there before they fully succumbed to their illness. Your best option for survival is any dorm room, not in the basement. You'll have keys to lock your room, and you should know the layout of the dorm like the back of your hand. Fire doors are easily barricaded to decrease access points. If the utilities haven't been cut off, your dorm room has the best access to plumbing and electricity. Faculty members living in on-campus housing should follow a different strategy. Please see Volume 2 of Surviving the Zombie Apocalypse on Wayland campus. The last topic we need to cover is creating a plan of action. Using the criteria previously discussed, get to a defensible location as soon as possible. Lock as many doors and windows behind you as possible. If there's running water, fill any water bottles or sinks that you might have. Water is an invaluable resource. Wait 6 hours to see if the conditions worsen or not. You may have fallen for a false alarm or an unfortunate prank. Assess your zombie attackers. Are they running, jumping, using tools, or appear to be of extraterrestrial origin? Zombies that stray from the typical shambling undead will require close attention and special handling. See Volume 3 of Surviving the Zombie Apocalypse on Wayland campus for special cases. Ration your food and water. You don't know how long it'll be, so assume the worst. Use your pen and paper to create a sign letting any potential rescuers know your status. If you have all your supplies in order, create a new sign every day. Writing "alive" and the day's date will let the world know you're not infected and patiently waiting rescue. If you opted for the dry erase marker, keep a tally of the days you've been hiding on your window. Keep yourself busy. Check your radio often for news updates. If properly equipped, you can use your shortwave radio to communicate with other survivors. Maintain your fitness. You may need to run at some point, and you don't want to immediately get shin splints. Develop plans and exit strategies. You'll have plenty of time to make your next move, so don't make any rash decisions. Only change locations if absolutely necessary. If you run out of food and water, or your area has become overrun, you may need to find a new defensible location. You can opt to leave your location if you're absolutely certain that you can find protection in a larger group or alert the authorities. If you happen to find a faculty member that has been infected,